Hey guys, it's Skullkid3 and welcome to another part of Let's Play Endless Ocean 2 Adventures of the Deep. Again, it's just going to be a guide for people who have asked me several times the question, hey, how do you do dolphin training stuff? I thought it was pretty self-evident. I thought the game explained it quite well. But anyways, today we're going to be training Lily, who I have been training a lot off screen. These are her current jumping stats and such like. Well, trick stats, I suppose. Or records, as it says there, if I could just read. Now, I'm not entirely sure why people aren't understanding this, but whatever. People aren't understanding it, so I might as well help explain it. To get your dolphin to level 2, basically, okay, I'll show as an example sing, because I'm not actually certain that it's actually at the stage it needs to be, but basically, keep doing tricks until they've learnt all 6 of them. Then normally I'd say just do free training, which is the little button in the bottom right. I don't think that trick can get any better right now. How about practicing another one? When she says that, then it means don't bother practicing this trick anymore, because your dolphin isn't going to improve at this level. Now, as far as Lily goes, there's just one trick she isn't high enough level yet, it would seem, which is spin jump. Now, I've explained this before, but whatever. There are 3 different levels of go, and it varies based on how fast you shake the Wii remote. There is fairly slow, which goes to 1 exclamation mark and no border. Fairly fast is 2 exclamation marks and a slight border, and then, as you saw there, 3 exclamation marks and a big white border. Typically you're gonna get go with 2 exclamation marks. Go with 3 exclamation marks, I really don't know how to get that. It just kinda happens occasionally, randomly. So yeah, basically I would suggest... Okay, I'll wait for Lily to come back and then I'll explain some things. What you're gonna want to do every now and then, what I typically do is I do this every time... Okay, you don't want to do that, because that quits the training. I thought it would be on the trick sub-menu for some reason. What you want to do, you want to call your dolphin, because, you know, that's how you do the training. Then basically every time, this is how I do it, every time they break a record, go to food and give them a treat. I don't know what treats really do in terms of training. But basically for most of the time I recommend going down to this little button with the little dolphin on it. This only appears, I think, after it's learned all 6 of the tricks, and that goes into free training where the dolphin basically does what it wants, for as long as you don't press the back button. However, once they've done that for a while, okay, from what I've seen, when jumps are consistently at 1.8 meters or higher, and when these duration tricks are 4 seconds or more, like, regularly, then that's pretty much about the point where the dolphin's at the best trick level, and Ocean will say, hey, don't bother training that anymore, you fool. Spin jump obviously is doing about 1.6, I think, so once you've got other tricks being regularly applauded or whatever, actually he's doing like 2.0 or something, isn't he? So, or she even. This is one of the few which is specifically a gender, thanks to the naming contests. Sorry, so when Lily seems to be doing about 2.0 or 2.1 for jumping for this, so I don't know why Ocean is saying it isn't good enough, but whatever, maybe it varies from trick to trick. So basically when they're doing good enough for Ocean to say don't bother training that trick anymore, obviously don't. So start training the tricks individually. I'm going to cut ahead to when Lily has got high enough level, or is jumping high enough for spin jump to go on, and then I'll explain the next step. Jump, Lily, jump! Yeah, she's getting good at that. Good enough for Ocean to say, I don't think that trick can get any better right now. How about practicing another one? But you're saying that for all tricks, Ocean. How can I practice another trick if they're all too good? Well, this is the time when you start leveling up your dolphin. Or when you do level it up, actually, because you started leveling it up when you started training it, I suppose. Technically. There's Generic again. How you doing there, old dude? So once your dolphin... Once Ocean is saying that there's no point practicing any of the tricks, because they're all too good, come and talk to Hayako, talk about show requests, and she'll ask you to do a trick for Hayako, or do a dolphin show for Hayako, showing that your dolphin is good enough, basically. So, talk us through the routine, Hayako! Excuse me. Yay, it's Lily! This one has had a lot of training. It has indeed. You look as if you prepared well. I'm sure you'll be fine with the test. I don't know if she says that differently for other dolphins, but I don't think you're allowed to do the trick and do the test until you've done enough training. So I don't know. You'll pass if you can satisfy the conditions that I'm about to tell you. Good luck to the both of you. Why, thank you, Hayako. Now, if you've done plenty of training, this shouldn't be a problem at all. Your dolphin might fail, but perform a spin jump of 2 meters or more. Right. Let's see if she does that. She was doing pretty well towards the end. Like she was getting 2.0 and Ocean still said it wasn't good enough, so... Yeah! Go, Lily! Success! That was excellent. You cleared this condition. I think it's 3 tests. Perform a tail walk of 3.4 seconds or longer. Typically your dolphin will probably be doing about 4 seconds at this point. So this shouldn't be a problem at all either, so that's pretty nice. And go, Lily, go! Don't let anyone stop you, except for if they're trying to kill you, but that's unlikely to happen in this game. Yeah, you see, wow, 1.5 seconds longer than the condition. I think we may have done well there. Perform a front flip jump of 2 meters or more. Ah, this might get a bit complicated, because Lily has pretty much been jumping to 1.8 meters-ish. And Oceana said it was okay, so let's see if she does it. Go, Lily, go! Oh, so close! So yeah, you get 3 chances for every trick you fail. Perform a front flip jump of 2 meters or more, yes we know. So I kind of hope Lily can do this, but if she can't, we'll be able to see what happens if they don't satisfy all the conditions. So that'll be pretty fun. Hey, there we go. I guess we don't get to see that then. Looking good, you cleared this condition. We have indeed. Its level has increased thanks to all of your training. Level 2 Beluga! Lily can learn even higher level tricks and combos now. Hooray! You passed the test, bravo! Keep up the good work. I wonder what tricks it'll learn. I can't wait to see. It'll learn the same tricks as Binky, will I expect. You've completed the request. So now Lily is level 2, and with it come a few extra little doodads. Excuse me a second. Go, Partario, go! And there was some beeping going on in the kitchen, which is a bit worrying. So yeah, her status goes up to songstress, which is pretty cool, because before she was lazy. So favorite trick, singing. I guess that's probably the case for always the case for Beluga, but I don't know. I don't own every copy of Endless Ocean 2 ever made. So now that your dolphin is level 2, you can choose one trick and then choose another one. And as you can see, they've both appeared up here in the top right corner. If you wave, okay, we've got level 3 stuff going on there. Basically, actually we'll probably explain that in the video, but when you tell them to do 2 tricks or more, they will do it. There's no menu in between the two. You have to get higher height and duration. You have to get better height and duration for Ocean to say, "Oh, you're doing really well at this. You should practice another trick." But she will say that again eventually. But you just need to advance the tricks further. It wants to try out a new trick. Now, that doesn't actually create anything new. What it does is it puts those 2 to level 2. So we will show that off. Okay, it only needs to be at level 2. There's a difference between go with 1 exclamation mark and go with 2 exclamation marks. Go with 3 exclamation marks is the same as go with 2 exclamation marks, where it's basically just an advanced version of the trick. And then obviously for level 3, there's an even more advanced version of the trick, and you get how it goes. It hasn't really learnt a new trick, because the singing was the exact same as before, pretty much, only it sounded a bit different. And that trick was pretty similar, but more spinning around, which is pretty cool. And yeah, so you can do that for every trick, and then just rinse and repeat once Ocean says all the tricks are too good to bother practicing anymore. Go and talk to Hayako again, and she'll raise you to level 3. When you're at level 3, that's as high as it goes, and you get a title, which is pretty cool. So, thanks for watching this, guys. I hope it's been helpful. For now, yeah, I've still got to go train these dolphins and show some stuff off in a much later video, so it's going to take quite a long time. Dolphin training takes forever. I'm not going to lie, but, well, you don't really get much of a reward out of it either. It's a bit boring, really. Dolphin training isn't my favourite part of this game, but some people might really like it, and I don't know. you can probably see some really cool tricks. I'll try to... No, actually, I'll save that for a different thing. Because basically, in my dolphin video, I'm going to do a dolphin video of talking about each dolphin, sort of, each of their... what they do when you swim with them, because they each do something different, like when they're looking at zoom-in points. They each look for different things. I'm going to show off their highest level trick, and I'm going to show off where you find them, basically. There'll probably be a few other things, but yeah, I'm going to show off all their highest level tricks as well. So that'll be pretty cool to see, but it means I'm going to have to do a lot of off-screen training. But basically, I hope this has helped the people who still don't quite understand dolphin training to understand it. If it hasn't, then I don't know what to say. I think this is about as clear as I can make it. The game makes it perfectly clear as well, I think. I think if you look in the little notebook thing, it gives you a recap of how to do it. I'll just check now. General information, I believe it would be dolphin show requests, maybe? Probably dolphin show requests, yeah. Yep, looks like it. So, yeah. Go to dolphin show requests, and it'll just tell you the sort of things that you can do. Oh, that's just more about the shows as opposed to training the partner 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, and then if you just look at those, you can see things about your dolphins, then you can see there's a limit to how much they can learn in one day. So if it seems like you're not making progress, try again another day. Keep that in mind, because sometimes Ocean will say, this trick can't get any better right now, so you may have to go to the next day, and then it'll be able to get better somehow. I don't know. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you in other videos for things. Bye!